Hello. So, today's gonna be a bit of a heavier topic, so it's probably gonna be pretty short too, because I just want to focus on this and not other things going on in my life. So, I wanted to address yesterday a Catholic church was shot up, and it is currently, it may not end up being this way, but it is currently looking like the shooter was a trans woman. So, the very first thing I want to ask people to do is, as much as this doesn't always help, but it's like, you're allowed to grieve, you're allowed to be scared. I'm not going to tell you how to feel. But please do not panic. Please do not catastrophize, and please do not put that on other people. This is a hard time, and we're going through rough stuff. And take the time off that you need to take, if you need to take it. But please do not freak out at other people. Oh, also, don't freaking spread hate. Like, don't be some hateful bigot against trans people. I feel like that goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. So, I wanted to speak on this because I was looking into it and finding stuff out, and someone posted something that really spoke to me. This, first of all, this is like an American problem. This is very much an American problem. No one can prevent this, and the only nation that this actually happens is that Onion headline. And it's a culture problem. I think it's a culture problem. I don't think it's a guns problem. I mean, it's kind of a guns problem, but it's mostly a culture problem. A culture where people want to solve their issues by freaking out with wanton violence, or just extreme violence against very specific people. Or that is not how a mature person or a mature society deals with their problems. This is what happens when you spread that kind of hate. I'm just going to say, like, I read some quick stuff of that person's manifesto who shot up the church. It was a hate crime. They hated Catholics, and one of them dead. And we can't stand for that kind of thing. We can't be like, oh, it's okay to hate because they're the kind of people that it's okay to be hateful towards. No, we can't do this. We need to start really calling it out whenever we see this. And now we have an explicit example. This is what happens. In fact, I'm sorry if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm really wrong. But looking at, Lindsay Ellis just came out with a new video that detailed many things, among them the Rwandan genocide in 1994. And what you see happen was a group that was historically in power was considered terrible because of the bad things that people in power did. And this horrific thing happened against this group of people because they were in power in the past. But like nobody alive, or almost nobody alive, when the genocide happened actually ever did anything. So, yeah, it's not okay to hate people just because you think that they're in power in some way. You might be right that they're in power, but it's not okay to spread hate like that. This also, we need to actually fix things. When there's issues, we need to come together as community and support each other. When you freak out and say, I don't know what to do, and everything that you're trying to do won't work and is terrible and it's hopeless, that's what drives people to this kind of violence. A lot of people, they believe, well, if I can't do anything, I might as well go out in a blaze of glory and hurt those who I think have hurt me. Which, there were kids that were killed. Like, come on. I'm sure those kids, even, let's just say that those kids did directly hurt you. Do they deserve to die? Like, really? No, they don't. So please, this is a call. I don't know how many people are going to see this, but this is a call from me. Please calm down, look at the way things are going, what you can do to help, what is realistically going to happen. This does not mean that next week we are going to see Holocaust 2.0 and have a bunch of trans people brought up into camps, or, well, I'm blanking on word, rounded up into camps. That is not what this is, what we are seeing. That is not what we will see in like the next week or two. I highly doubt we'll ever see that, to be honest, in this country. I highly doubt. I don't want to say never, but I highly, highly doubt any of that's going to happen. I'm not afraid of that. But it's definitely not happening next week. So don't let this consume you. Calm down, help each other out, seek community, and act more kindly, please. I'll see you guys tomorrow.